I don't even know how to explain this. Does this look like my craft room? No. Actually, this is my front room. My craft room is totally devastated. It was very sad. What happened, my favorite dining table, this was the table that was behind me when I crafted. It had my die cutting machine and stuff on there. Now it's holding all my stuff that was on the dining room table. I leant forward to get a pen and my glass table broke in two. That's thus everything was turned upside down. Hold on, I'll go and turn my radio off and I'll show you what's left of my craft room. Okay, this is what I usually used to look at when I was crafting. That used to be open a bit more. I've just closed it because like all of this has to be rearranged. It wasn't like this, and that's tidied up now. All of that was, well, I'll show you, underneath the table that is now in the front room. This is what's left of my craft room, people. Lisa, Scrapping 2010, gave me a challenge. She said, clear up, you know, and I said I can't because I was doing project after project. Well, I've had to stop. I've got no crafting area. That needs sorting now because I've had to push everything in. Yeah, that's my crafting area, people. Can you believe it? I am so upset, but I'm trying to, that's where my table was, coming out this way. So, well, out of the ashes hopefully will rise a new and improved crafting area. The good thing is I'm getting storage across here, so that's why I've had to move that table that's in the front room, and all this stuff has to go. It just all fell, and all the stuff that was underneath is now, and I've had to put things in boxes and help. So hopefully I will show you a beautiful, or at least organized craft room. So Scrapping 2010, you got your wish. I now have to get my craft room organized. Wish me luck. Okay, so what you're looking at the moment is the fallout of all the containers and everything that I had gone through in my craft room and rearranged. These are all the containers that had something in, and yep, I had to go through the whole lot of those and find a home, because what was happening was that I got some new things and I'd just get a new container, make an annex and another annex and another annex, and well, you can see how many annexes, and that is a large box bag. Anyway, so onto the craft room. I say craft room, it's not craft room, it's a craft area. So as you come in, this is what you see. That's my desk over there, cabinets and stuff. So what I will do, I'll just take you round to the back of the door. Close the door. Right, so we're to the back of the door and we start here. So this is all card making things, like from Kanban and those sort of things. That it's not cardstock, but they're toppers and card toppers and sentiments and stuff. These are my scoreboards. Going round there, ignore that. that's my partner's sort of gardening stuff. Anyway, so over this side, these are my laces, and this is how I have them stored. It's just on hangers, so I can just see what I've got, because I saw somebody on YouTube do this system, and I thought it was the best, because I'd gone through the boxes, I've gone through the ribbons, I've gone through the ribbon spools, and I've gone through putting them on pieces of card, and I just kept forgetting what I had. So if I kind of pan out, so that's my laces. Come into this side of this cupboard now. You'd sort of see it like so. That's my laces, and we're going to look in this cupboard here. So up here is some of the dining stuff and a photo printer. There's my cardstock and templates, specialty papers like laminating pouches. Back here is like my A4 papers, printed papers, coloured papers, cards, what's that, bags, and little envelope pockets and stuff. Here is my what's that, card blanks, just, you know, those things that you buy and you can just stick stuff onto there. There's more templates. In here holds all my tags of all sorts. Next one down. In here, I know it looks a mess, but these are all my alterable things. That's brads and eyelets, all the metallic things, and a cutting system in there. Those are all my die cuts that I've bought. And back there's more alterable things. Down here, it's two dads really. More things to alter, I guess. Those are all my fabrics in here, and those are all my packaging, and down there doesn't belong to me. And I know it's a mess, so I close it like that. So that's how it looks like. Then going round to, I don't know if this is, so we're going to go, that's my table here, and I'm going to show you here. So I know I said I was organized, but this is as best as it's gonna get. This is my what's that, just scrap paper. Here, in here are just things that I'm going to work on immediately now. That box there is my spray box, and now I've got, because I'm disabled, you can see, you saw I'm in my wheelchair here, so I have to have, it's easier for me to have a lot of things just right underneath where I can just pick them instead of having to go up and take them. So yes, people, I still have containers. So let's get under the table. Right, so underneath the table, on some of the chairs, right here are 3 minis that's been waiting to happen. This is this in this box here is something that will happen. I think it's just an extra box. Here is for packaging boxes. Then underneath here, I don't know if you can see it, this box here is things that I'm not going to use for now, and this is my cereal boxes and cardboard. This bag here there contains all my paper packs, all my scrapbooking papers and acetate and doilies and stuff. I don't keep a lot of paper because I only like Mariposa and stuff like that, because you know they come in and out of fashion so quickly and I'm a really slow scrapper, so I usually just buy what I need. Saying that, I am getting into, people are rubbing off on me, I'm getting into hoarding. Right, back in this container here is stickers, alphas, peel-offs, stuff like that, numbers, all of that, so I have that right to my reach here. Underneath that one, in this one, is some of my stamps. And then under this one here is just really big flowers and big jewellery that I can't put anywhere else. Again, it's not going to be used right now. It's one day you'll find some use for it. So that goes there. Again, this is, in this here is my Versamark, some ink pads, embossing powders, staplers, extra glue sticks, glitters, you name it, it's in there. Okay, yeah, bigger ink pads in there. And then in this one here is more stamps. That's the wooden one. Then that's my heat tool that usually falls down, so I leave it on the floor. This whole table, yep, this whole table was brought down. We finally got one. I forgot there was one upstairs in my daughter's room, so we brought it down. So thank God for that. So yes, I have a table now. In here is alcohol inks, some dyes and perfect pearls, and like perfect pearls, it's like twinkling H2Os, but they're liquid form. That's that. And in this one here, in here is all my Cosmic Shimmer and Tattered Angels, you know, all those kind of sprays there. Right, so I know it looks a mess, but this is as clean as you are ever going to see my desk. Let me sit down. So as I'm sitting and working, again, I have to have most things near me. Now this is a sponge. It's quite soft though, it's not as hard as your usual ones, and I just squirt that with water and a little bit of detergent, just a little bit, and I clean my stamps on that. Works out a treat. So I still didn't get rid of this system because for me that's the best system I got. So in here are like small die cuts and small chipboards, board pieces here. In this one is holds all, what would you call it, my pins, my stick pins. That's not been made up, they're just components. Here I would, oh my lord, here is little glass things, bottles, and I think they most probably be fragile things more. I say fragile. All these sort of perspex things and little bottles and stuff. So things that can break in there. And there is jewellery that's can be broken up and used. In this one is more jewellery, again, that can be used. And in here is my rings, binder rings, and little dewdrops and stuff, and more jewellery. This little thing holds my inkers and foam pads, and that holds my like tools and extra lamps and stuff like that, and the clean ones of the sponges. When you go on top of here, these are all my acrylic stamps that I got there. I just put them in they're in those kind of cases like that there. So sorry, underneath here is large gems, stick adhesive gems, just those kind. This one is more adhesive gems, smaller, and the loose ones as well. This one's is flat back pearls, mostly pearls and flower centers. And that's just a mess. No, yeah, these are more flower centers and confetti and yeah, all sorts of stuff. More gems. I think this is just the gem tower. And in this one is more broken jewellery, but these are like the plasticky ones and whatever. Not as good as the ones in there. In here I have like all my embellishments that are not really sticky. I don't know what I can show you. Things like that, like little small toppers and stuff in there. Here is templates, little templates, and my cutters, for my cutters. Magnets and fasteners. Yeah, loads of drawer full of those in all sizes. That's my bow drawer, and that's my say in pearls and rhinestone swells drawer. And this one is just paper bags packaging again. This next one is yeah, metallic sort of things. Yeah, I think those are padded stickers. These ones are appliques. That one in there is more applique. These ones are sprays that I couldn't put anywhere else. Sorry. Right, so these are sprays that I can put anywhere else. And small stamps in there. And the wheels off those things. And in here, that's just that anything that I can't put, clips, paper clips, anything else in that drawer. Those are your padded, you know, your padded squares. Acrylic blocks. And these are like your dewdrop ink pads in there. Those are things that I use, like small ones, but I use all the time. That's right in front of me. So tools there, and letters, and a little bit more tools and doodads. Yeah. Come in here. That's my tissues here. Sticky dots. It's my work area. paperweight, Stickles and Perfect Pearls. These are all my pens and fibers in those. That's made up stick pins there. This is the caddy that I have my paints, Mod Podge, paint brushes, you know, all that stuff, the good stuff, cutting mat. Here's all my adhesives still, my ATGs, and coming round here now. I am so happy. This is where everything has changed for me, because this was behind me on the table that was in the front room, and that's gone now, so I'm able to put sorry, there, that's how I store my glue gun, just in there, stops it from falling in there. This is my flowers. Sorry. And lacquer and gloves in there. Now, this is my piece de resistance. Are you ready? This is my newest addition. I didn't have this. I went looking for a table and I came out with a cabinet. I am so pleased. So there's a lot of things that I could get to store there now that I could do. So let's go and have a better look. So on top I have my lovely big jug. I didn't have nowhere to put that before. Things that I've made, and my first dress form. I'm going to be doing some accessories for that. I didn't have one. I was approaching people asking if I could do accessories for their dress forms, but they didn't get back to me, so I just bought myself one, and I'll do a tutorial on what I want to do there. And then in this one here, there's more stuff, pretty stuff, my shoe and that. And then in here, and there's lights as well, but I won't put them on. And then so in here I can store, ta-da, that used to be down there. Yep, I don't know how I've done it, but it used to be behind that cutter thing there. Now it's got its pride of place there. Yeehaw! So that's my sewing machine. And then I'm gonna open the doors for you because I don't want you to see my reflection in this. So I'll be back in a minute. So I've sort of opened in those doors. There's things that I've made. On this one again, I didn't have nowhere to put these because they were gathering dust, so they was all in a box. So these are my crystal collection, and they're for birthdays, Mother's Day, Christmas and everything, because I just love crystal. And then here is that book. There is what I've made. There's some cards and stuff from everybody that I've had. I always keep them. And then there's some cards and tags from people that I still keep. Okay. Below that, in my beautiful big dish that goes with that, that's like an antique, but it's all broken and everything. It's not worth anything. But in here, yes. Yeah, it's time to sit down. Sorry, my back is hurting. So in here is just like my cameos and settings and stuff. Yes, I'm beginning to get a problem with those. No more cameos. In here is just some like antique looking buttons. Same with that one. And this one here is just full of my ordinary buttons. This was given to me years and years and years ago. It's a tabletop but it's mosaic. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can, if you're picking up, it's got bits of gold and stuff in it. It's absolutely beautiful. And of course, again, that was gathering dust, but I've put that on so that I can put my Big Shot on there. And for the first time, I'm so happy I can actually sit down and die cut now in my wheelchair. I've got so much more space because my table used to go that way, but now it's going that way. I've got so much more space to maneuver around in my wheelchair, and also to put my tripod down here so I can do better filming. At the back here, these two was given to me by the Bead Fairy one. There's just more yummy goodness in there, more jewellery and stuff, and these are to be altered. But I have things in here, more resin flowers and stuff that she gave me. But I'd like to show you these. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And she made those for me. She is so good. And she does some really nice ones. So she gave me some of that. And she also made these kind of ones for me. Look at that. It's so pretty. So thank you, Lynn, the Bead Fairy one. Go and check her out. She'll be selling some soon. I guess first come, first serve. So that's that. That was that used to act as my melting pot. It's just a candle burner, but I have a fondue set now that's underneath my table that I use to melt my UT now. And that's just some, this here is some eyeshadow that I use for like perfect pearls as well. This box here, oh, this little bag, my little hippo bag, is got all my dies, cutting dies, embossing folders and everything in. And this is a ice cream tub that has got nothing in there, but I just wanted to yeah, I just wanted to alter it. So I don't know, in this thing it's not much, it's just large flowers, excess large flowers. Okay, so that's all that's in there. But I have drawers now, so I shall show you what's in my drawers. Right, so in here I have the larger of the pearls. I have larger stickers and the larger alphas and stuff like that. I have a little bit of washi tape, and this was given to me by Wentworth Girl. Now, I haven't seen anybody do these yet, but this, look, you get 3 of those. You get that much, 3 of those for £1. I'll show you the black one. Ah, they would all drop out. That's that one. That's that one. And yes, Michelle, I'm still going to tell you to go and have a hunt for me. And look at that. I don't know if you can see that. How pretty is that? 3, a pack of 3 for £1. And you get quite a lot on it as well. So, and I got that from Michelle as well. Now this is what I am so pleased about. This is what I'm so pleased about. I don't know if you can see. These are all my trims, not laces, trims. And they are colour coded. I can't believe it. So if I want blue, I just pull out blue and it's a pack of blue. That took me ages. It's been a week I've been doing this. And these, they used to give me these in the hospital with my medicine in, but I find they're really good for putting like E6000, that kind of glue, for putting them in like precision spots. Where's the small ones? Yeah, because you know they got quite big tubes and everything, and it's kind of hard for me. So I just use that to make dots of them if I want to put my gems on. So yeah, yep, just what they call yumminess. And the last one is my punches. So it's been a week, it's been well worth it, but now I think it's time to go and do some crafting. Yay! Thank you for showing. Oh, my daughter's just bursting. Thank you for staying with me through this tour. Thanks. Bye.